In this video, let's learn how to add horizontal and vertical scrolling animation into your prototypes in 3 simple steps. Let's go! I've prepared this file that you can access for free through the link in the description to my Figma community profile, and you can notice that this is an Instagram feed. So here on top, you will have some interaction in the stories by create the horizontal scroll animation, and here in the feed posts you will have the vertical scroll animation. Here on the left hand side in your layers panel, you have already organized frames into posts, stories and the screen headers, and they are already components. So here, if you head over to local components, you may see that the components already created are here so that you can use and rearrange to the images that you want. So going back here to your main screen, you can see that we have information outside of it, and that's because you don't have here the clip content selected. So if you tick here the checkbox, you now have everything visible inside of our screen, and we can convert now this screen into a component. So let's create here a component, and inside of it, if you double click here, you may see that our stories is wider than our screen. So what you want to do is to click and shrink to the limit of your screen, because we wanted this information which is outside of our screen to be scrollable horizontally and visible inside our screen. So after doing that, let's reach here to prototype and select the scroll behavior overflow to horizontal. And now let's test it. So let's duplicate this component that we have already created and drag it here into our playground frame and just hit present. Okay, so now we can test. I'm going to click and drag, and as you can see, we have our horizontal scroll working. So now let's work in the vertical scroll through our feed. So going back to our design file and select the tab design, and here into our main component, let's try to select by double click here in our posts frame, and let's reduce the height of this frame because it's too big and outside of our main screen. So let's click here down below and drag a little bit up our navigation menu, just like that. And here in prototype, let's do the same. So scroll behavior right now, we don't want to be horizontal, we want to be vertical one. So with that said, let's test it again. And we have now vertical scroll also. So I'm scrolling with the mouse wheel, but I can also click and drag, and you can see that is working both scrolls. So if you look carefully, we have here a problem, which is the overlap of this information. So when I apply the vertical scrolling, I want that the full page scrolls and also keep this horizontal scrolling on stories. So let's go back to our design and let's try to apply that. So I will select here my screen component, then go to prototype, and the scroll behavior should be vertical. But I want this navigation bar to be sticky to the bottom. So I will double click here in the navigation component, and the position, instead of scroll with parent, which is the full vertical scrolling from my screen, I want to be fixed, so stay in place. It's not sticked because it will stop at the edge, and I want it to be fixed and the full information of the page to move below it. So now let's go again to prototype and see what happens. And we have one top horizontal scroll. And now let's test the vertical scroll. And as you can see, the full page now is scrolling, and we keep here the navigation menu. And there you go. In a simple prototype, we animated vertical and horizontal scroll that you can apply into your prototypes to validate ideas. I hope you liked the video, and if you got some value from it, consider to subscribe to bring more videos like this to you. Use the comment box also to add doubts or ideas with the community. Thank you and have a great day.